All right, welcome back to another Smell Economic News. We're already started for today, February 3rd, 2023. Hopefully you're enjoying your lunch. If you ain't started lunch yet, hopefully you'll be saying this on your lunch break. Give you a little something to watch, okay? All right, so we take a look at the midday market looks. All right, you see the mixed markets. S&P is down. Dow 30 is up. NASDAQ is up. Russell 2000 is up. All right, you see, we're gonna take a look at more precious metals. We'll take a look at some currency exchange. The euro to the U.S. dollar is down. The 10-year bond, pay attention to that one. That one is up 3.250 or 3.5270. Okay, do you see the GBP to the U.S. dollar for some currency look is down? It's down as well. All right, the Japanese dollar versus the yen. You see that is up as well. Take a look at some cryptocurrency here. Bitcoin to US dollars down just about over 150. And you see CMT crypto is up. Take a look at some foreign markets here. You see the FTSE 100 is up. I'm sorry, not down, but up. And you see the Nikkei 225 is up as well too. All right. So that was a quick look at some financial news. The markets look. So let's get into some actual precious metal prices. Okay. All right. So let me adjust this camera. All right. So as you can see here. Oh shit. Sorry. As you can see here, folks, you got the kitco.com. All right, that's from kitco.com. All right, and we're going to double back here because we got to give credit where credit is due. This is from yahoofinance.com. As you look at the markets, yahoofinance.com. All right, this is from kitco.com. All right, kitco.com. You see, look at the New York spot price, precious metals. You see it's taking a beating after coming up to a high of 1,917.70. Okay, it's taking the beating down $44. Okay, what's going on in the precious metal markets? We got to see because we got an issue going on that might take a quick look at. All right, but then we take a look at the world spot price. A little bit the same too as well here. Precious metals are taking a beating around all the way down. Okay, so all right, so that was a look at the markets and the precious metals market. All right, so that is from kitco.com. All right, kitco.com. All right, interesting enough, we're going to switch back over to the usdebtclock.org. Let me just get this out of here. All right, that seems a little bit better. Okay. All right, so, we're adjusting the camera. You can tell this is a home camera, so sorry about it. So let's get it started. Okay, you see the national debt, everything is going back up. All right, continue steady rise. Medicaid, Social Security, everything else that's going back up, and interest paid on debt is going up. All right, total U.S. national assets, we don't reach $94 trillion. Total U.S. debt, that is $94 trillion. Makes this look like, okay, whatever, fine. All right, then we take a look at the money supply system right here. As you can see, the treasury bills, my dogs are barking right now. Hey, be quiet. All right, you see the U.S. Treasury dollars keep vanishing down. The amount of Treasury dollars they keep trying to put out there is down. The M2 money supply. If we go by this here, there are 21 trillion U.S. dollars in the open market right now, and they're trying to get that back into play here. Okay, all right. So we have $21 trillion in U.S. Fiat, fake, phony, foo currency going around, and they're trying to get that in. All right. See, currency and derivatives that is also going up. The amount of derivatives that are going out there. All right, but we're going to switch over here. We're going to take a look at about what's going on over here. All right, as you can see here. So let's go up. And we're going to take a minute to take about this one. Okay, look at the dollars to ratio. So you mean it takes $0 to buy a barrel of oil, or let's take a look at this way. No amount of dollars can buy a barrel of oil right now. All right, so take a look at the silver. No amount of dollars can buy silver. No amount of dollars can buy gold as well too. All right, and look at the paper current. Look at the paper. All right, you got all this paper right here. All right, to one ratio of silver. All right, this is paper contracts that they just dump out there to keep the precious price going. All right, you want to know how they keep the price suppressed when it gets a little bit too high that they don't like the so-called powers that shouldn't be. They go ahead and they dump paper contracts onto the market. They dump billions of paper contracts to the market. Remember, you can have all the paper in the world you want, but the real precious metal, the one you can hold in your hand, that's where this upper price comes from. So, if you take a look at this, if one U.S. greenback cannot, and no amount of greenbacks, U.S. dollars, USD can buy not oil, silver, or gold. That means rest of this thing over here, rest of this screen over here means nothing because the U.S. dollar is gone. We have lost the world's currency status. It's just a matter of time before they finally make an announcement after they done suckered everybody in and got all the money. All right, so this is from usdebtclock.org. All right, usdebtclock.org. All right, and then we got an article from YahooFinance.com. All right, global inflation fight far from over. IMF chief analyst and chief economist says. All right, so that means when they come out something like this, that is to reassure that is to reassure us, the masses, the plebeians, that they are doing whatever they can to fight inflation and everything else. But if you read between the lines, when they come out and have to tell people this, we're in deep, deep trouble, folks. All right, deep, I mean deep, deep trouble. All right, we've lost the inflation battle. We've lost the currency. They're gonna continue to do what they're gonna do. They're gonna raise prices. They're gonna continue doing all sorts of nefarious issues. All right. So these people here, they say that the fight is far from over. They're not giving up the fight. They're only putting in the fight to protect and save themselves. All right. The rest of us, hey, we can go pound sand or kick rocks, whatever. All right. So go and get this article out. You can read into it. It's from YahooFinance.com. Right. YahooFinance.com. All right. And then this is from thenationalnews.com. Thenationalnews.com. All right. Egypt. Sorry about that. Hold on for a second, my dog. Hey, stop that. They going ham on each other. All right. Egyptians' investment in gold rise by 83% to 20 in 2022 after record drop in currency. All right. Read that one. And Egyptian investment in gold rose by 83% in 2022 after record drop in their currency. So if you can hear me out in the comment section, what do they call their currency in Egypt? Please let me know about that one in the comment section, okay? All right, but this is very big news. That means their currency is a complete and utter collapse. If the investment in gold rose by 83%, that means their currency is full on in collapse mode if it ain't already collapsed yet. And they're buying up as much gold as we can. When nations are buying up gold, central banks are buying up gold, that is a dead ringer to let you know about what's actually going on. All right? That was a dead ringer, and you should be on high alert. All the flag bells should be singing red alert. That all of these countries around the world are invested in precious metals. All the big banks are invested in precious metals. Probably even all the way down to local credit unions, who probably ain't saying nothing because most bankers have put all their folks in non-disclosure agreements not to talk about what they're doing. But the news is coming out. They're trying to tell us what's going on. It may not be here in the States about what's going on, but if you look at news articles online, it'll tell you about what's going on overseas, and even overseas article about what's going on. All right, so go and get this article out. This is from thenationalnews.com, all right? Thenationalnews.com. All right. And then for our final story here, this is from financialexpress.com. All right, financialexpress.com. All right, so this article here, this is out of India. All right, banks to remain closed for 10 days in February 2023. Full bank holiday listed here. All right, so this is going on in India. So as you said there, a bank holiday. They got some major issues going on with the currency, with the banking industry in India, and they decided to go on a full-on bank holiday, which means you can't access your account, you can't do anything. So any money that you had before this one. All right, let's take a look when this article came out, because we got this article at the time on January 30th, 2023, and as of right now, when we took a look at it, the banks are still closed. All right, they've been closed, and they're going to continue to remain closed if they keep going for another 7 days, or 6 for them, since they're about almost a day ahead of us. Okay, all right. So it says here the banks an article a little bit. So bank holiday January 2023. Banks will remain closed for 10 days in February on 2023, including weekends, according to the Reserve Bank of India's holiday list. All right, the holidays include the second and fourth Saturdays as well as Sunday. The central bank has placed the holidays under three bracket holidays under Negotiable Instrument Act. All right, so they got major issues about what's going on. Many of their banks are now closed down. So they got a full list here. This article is a little bit long, but we're gonna go ahead and read this article and get it out to you. So bank holidays, you can't do anything with your money. You can't pull it out. You can't access it. And it can't even be closed. ATMs are all shut down. All right. So that's pretty much probably gonna be coming here to the States. All right. So get this article out to everybody. All right. So once again, I want to thank you for joining us another edition of Economist News. Please be safe, be sound. Remember, take care of yourself first, then your kid, then your family, then your neighbors, and your community. Reach out to other communities. All right. You are your own best financier, your own best savings and loans, your own best credit union. All right, you are your own best banker. Once again, get that out of the way. All right, thank you again for joining us another edition of Economist News. Please be safe, be sound. Let's get it started.